loving my style. Latest fashion trends, wow. Downloads, hobbies, and gadgets. Everything you need to know, we got it. 'Cause this is my space, your space, our space.
Welcome back to the show, guys. You're still watching SABC 3, and on your screen right now is Play Network. You guys know that we always unleash hot talent locally and from around the continent. Today I'm joined by Don K and D.Boy. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you very much.
So let's get into where you guys are from, because I mentioned that we're talking about talent from around the continent.
I'm from Cameroon, Cameroon born, and I'm an artist, an architect by profession, and I do music.
And you, Don K?
Yeah, my name is Don K. I'm from Congo, and I'm an artist, I'm a producer, I'm a video director.
Now I have to ask, right? Do people ever say you look like Fali Ipupa?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah, because you look like him. You could walk through Santon City and people would believe that you're him.
So
Let's talk about. Excuse me?
Should I take it as a compliment?
Yes, you should. You
Okay.
should. He's very talented and he's, a good dancer as well. But now let's talk about your music, Don. D-Boy, sorry. What sort of music is it?
Well, my genre would be based on island pop, a bit of African and Afro Pop elements that are thrown in, and I also write songs for other people, so I would definitely venture into pop music, R&B, hip-hop, dancehall, reggae thing, you don't know,
All right. So who would you say are your influences?
I would say from the reggae side of things, Bob Marley is one of my biggest influences, because his music was uplifting for the most part. And then, the new generation, I would probably say Chris Brown.
Yay, high five.
You know what
That
it is.
is my boy.
He's a crazy vocalist.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
And being a songwriter and a producer, I do songs for Dr. Victor, for Jamali.
Nice.
And I've worked with quite a lot of other artists. And I just try to open up my scope,
Apart from music, what else do you love?
Well, I love art. I'm an architect by profession, and that's what I get to do on a daily basis. I just got my master's last year, and I work at an architectural firm. So from Monday to Friday, I'm an architect for the most part. And in the weekends, and my after hours, I'm a music producer and a songwriter.
Before I go to Don K, I have to ask, which is your first love, music or architecture?
I would say music.
Say music.
Yeah.
All right.
I grew up with music. I only got to know architecture at a professional level.
Yeah, because you had to make sure that your parents were happy before you venture into the creative things.
Yeah.
Don K, what sort of things do you love apart from music?
Music only.
Just music?
I'm all about entertainment. As I told you, I'm in the film part production, and I'm in the production of music on the other side when I don't do performance and stuff like that, but I'm in the entertainment side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So guys, just recently it was Valentine's Day. Can you share what you guys got up to?
I was at a couple of gigs, trying to serenade the ladies, do what I do best, singing for the ladies, doing my R&B thing,
Okay.
And it was just a personal thing for me, talking to the one I love and trying to make them know that they're special for that day, but trying to keep it on for the whole year and for the rest of my life,
That is key. You mustn't just get excited for Valentine's Day and then it shoots down afterwards. What did you get up to, Don K?
Yeah, the same thing actually. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. We were at Sway for that Valentine performance, and yeah.
So in closing, I'm going to ask you a question and please answer in French for me, right? What do you think are the most important elements to sustain love?
La chose la plus importante, c'est de rester fidèle à la personne qu'on aime. Donc c'est ce que je pourrais dire, c'est ça dans l'amour encore.
Définitive.
Okay. Oui.
Translation?
Yes, please
Translation.
translate.
Yeah, the most important thing in love, I think, to sustain a strong relationship is being faithful. That's all it's about. That's what I just say.
All right, so D-Boy, for you, I want you to give the kids at home advice. Those that want to become rappers or songwriters, give them advice. What should they, how should they prep themselves?
I would think most people always think that school is a disconnect with being creative, And I would say actually education opens doors for a lot of things. You might be studying to become one thing and end up going into another route. So don't limit yourself. If you have education, you have life. You have knowledge to do whatever you want to do. And it should be a platform where you're allowed to be creative, to do whatever you want to do. I would say, most of the time rappers or singers or kids want to just venture into being musicians, It's one thing, it's a profession on its own. It's not just being a rapper. You have to know instruments, you have to be a vocal, have to go to vocal classes and all that. And it's quite a demanding job as well. And sometimes people just focus on the surface. And I would say education gives you a bigger scope to do whatever you want to do. So be educated.
All right, Don K?
About that, the only thing, being educated and being original. I mean, no one can tell you how to lead your dream. Just be you, and I think that's the key for me.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. That was some nice advice for the kids at home. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. But now you guys at home, stay right where you are, because there's a performance coming from these two, and they're going to be performing their song Dance Till We Kolo for you guys at home. Stay there.
Welcome to Play Network.
Yeah, man, we want everyone report on the dance floor. Sure, D.Boy on the place again. Don't tease. Yo, yo. We go dance, so tell me, girl, if you're ready. I say we go dance, so yes, girl, be ready. On va couper, faboter, tu vas pas oublier ce soir. I say we go dance, until the morning light. Tonight we go party, oh, yeah. So make me not ready, oh, yeah. So oh yeah, mimbo, get to the floor with it, dance to my cosa, oh. Now it's my time, oh. Some people they wonder when they hear me. I say bad fella people still do the best 'cause I did better, oh. I know they hear what people they are know. Papa God they in control. That's why I go still they go. On va bouger jusqu'à fatiguer. La boisson je vais m'occuper. Il y a rien gratuit, tu dois travailler. And then I go faroter. We go dance, we go. So tell me girl if you're ready. I say we go dance, we go. Yes girl, be ready, oh. On va couper, faroter. Tu vas pas oublier ce soir. I say we go dance, we go. Until the morning light.
It's going down, down, we gon' party. Don't stop till 5 in the morning. Fully on the game, get ready. No regret, we are doing nothing. I don't wanna think, I'ma do my thing. Black or yellow, big sex, DJ on the beat. Sur un sens, sous scoop et décalé. Laisse la vibe t'emmener et t'enlacer. Une seule est la vie dès qu'on faut profiter. Jusqu'au petit matin, tous on va faroter. Tokopo, mama, qui ne go do, manasuka, pas sexy, chérie, baronana. Et puis ma musique, Christian, champi, champi. Y'a quand je connais, fait bouxi, bouxi.
We go dance,
Welcome to Play Network.
I enjoyed that performance. It certainly was a hot one. The song is called Dance Till We Kolo. So now, I love watching musicians do what they love because it's so inspiring. So once again, thank you to D.Boy and Don K for taking time to come around and chill with us. Remember, guys, we also celebrate talent and gifted people on our show. If you at home are talented and want to be part of the network, why not come and join us and show us what you've got?